Fellow citizens and residents, as Minister of Social Security, I'm honored to greet you on the occasion of the 43rd anniversary of the St. Christopher and Nevis Social Security Board, observed today, Monday, 1st February 2021. It was Act number 13 of 1977 and all of its attendant and related regulations, which provide the legal framework through which the policies and operations of the board give life to its mission to provide the best possible benefits to all eligible persons, guaranteed by sound financial management and efficient administration. Since the 1st of February 1978, Social Security has remained true to its mission to serve all citizens and residents of our Federation by providing its varied complement of benefits as well as through its far-reaching corporate social responsibility programs. In 2020, Social Security played a vital role in sustaining the economy of St. Kitts and Nevis during the crisis brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic with its rollout of the COVID-19 Relief Initiative. Over 8,500 persons were provided with the COVID-19 fund grants, which served as stimulus payments in respect of the period April to June 2020 in the first instance, and again in September 2020. This was a significant complement to the overall stimulus regime orchestrated by our Team Unity government as its initial early response to the financial challenges facing so many of our people when international and local commerce and industry began to buckle under the weight of the pandemic. This support, unmatched by any other institution, was instrumental in keeping our economy afloat and provided much needed support to the insured populace. To date, a total of $22,739,441.94 has been disbursed to registered insured employees and the self-employed. This level of support is unprecedented, and I'm advised that it has been the only one of its kind across the region. It underscores the importance of Social Security as a critical social safety net and fundamental economic pillar in our society. Indeed, it also bears out our mantra that Social Security touches lives from the cradle to the grave. Despite the many challenges that we face as a country and as a region and globally, we are resolute nonetheless in our quest to ensure that our Social Security Fund, which has been cited as being the strongest in the OECS, continues to stand firmly and reliably in the gap as it assures guaranteed protection for our people, as well as being a source of economic resilience for our country as a whole. You should all be aware that our Social Security Fund holds a reserve of $1.6 billion. It remains a strong and resilient safety net for the thousands of workers who contribute to the fund weekly and also monthly, as the case may be, in preparation for a timely response to the various contingencies, and very importantly, for the assurance of a secure source of income in their retirement years. As a mature fund now 43 years old and serving the entire nation through the provision of pecuniary payments for short-term benefits such as sickness, maternity, and funeral grants, the long-term branch comprising of age, invalidity, and survivors' pensions, and the employment of injury branch, we are mindful that the time is now upon us to effect those changes that will support the fund's long-term viability. There is a common sense obligation upon us to look at the least and perhaps the best model of benefits and contributions, the best model of investment, and the best model of administration in order to implement reformed models of contributing to the fund base and of providing benefits. Needless to say, this will entail continuing consultation with all stakeholders, as we have been doing in the past, with the various sectors among our people, with experts in the field, and of course, with our hard-working practitioners. The goal is to develop and implement the best model, one that will serve the people who benefit now and one that will serve those who will be relying on Social Security for future benefits. As the year progresses, Social Security will ramp up its discussions on matters pertaining to reform. The year 2021 is also the 25th anniversary of the introduction of self-employed coverage. On July 1st, 1996, Social Security extended its coverage to the self-employed, a sector which continues to grow despite the economic downturn. I take this opportunity to commend you who are self-employed and implore you to not only register but to remain compliant at all times. Your failure to do so could result in hardships later on in life. I commend also those self-employed persons who remained vigilant and diligent throughout the years and who can now boast of a pension earned solely from self-employed contributions. The example of your deserving qualification for pensions should serve as an inspiration and motivation for others to do likewise and to put themselves in a position to proudly extend their hands for their own just rewards. As we move towards the future, it is important to reflect on the past and to take account of a few key indicators of our progress. Allow me, therefore, to highlight the following. Number of contributors in the first year, 12,119. Number of contributors in 2019, 30,437. Number of contributions in the first year, 3,300,000. And the contributions collected in 2019, $99.6 million. The number of pensioners has grown to 6,620 persons. Benefits paid in the first year of operation was $174,000. But benefits paid in 2019 were $101.4 million. Between 1978 to 2019, Social Security has paid a combined total exceeding $1 billion in benefits. The figures I've outlined magnify the scope of work of Social Security and represent support to the insured in times of need. In short order, we will be publishing the 2018 and 2019 financial statements on the website of the Social Security Board. This increased level of access and transparency will provide all with a first-hand look at the operations of Social Security over the past couple of years and into the future. As a socially responsible corporate citizen, Social Security continues to make its mark in education, housing, healthcare, and national security. This level of national investment has rewarded us bountifully and can be seen in the increased number of trained professionals, improvement in our housing stock, greater efficiencies in healthcare, and reduction in the levels of crime. We are confident also that this support has in fact trickled back into Social Security as contributions from employers and the self-employed, and has added great value to our overall performance as an institution. As we say goodbye to the 43rd year of operation and embark upon our 44th, we applaud the work of the forefathers of Social Security, former ministers, boards, directors, staff, and contributors, and all who are presently serving in their various capacities, all who have played and those who are still continuing to play a securing role in Social Security. In that regard, by way of reflection, I make special mention of the late Messrs. Richard Llewellyn Keynes, former chairman of the board, and also of Douglas Washington Richardson, who was the last surviving member of the first board of directors established in 1978. Both transitioned to glory during the past year, 2020. Their services are remembered along with the services of all others. Throughout this anniversary observance, we welcome you to support the activities of the board, and we are happy that yesterday you worshipped with us at the Antioch Baptist Church in St. Kitts. Then next Sunday, the 7th of February, we will worship at the Shiloh Baptist Church on the island of Nevis. Then there will be an employers forum on Monday 15th February 2021. And then there will be a panel discussion, the road ahead. Social Security reform is the topic, and this will be on Wednesday 24th February on ZIZ Live TV and NTV as well. These activities are meant to provide the opportunity to give God thanks for the continued mercies and to engage the public in our ongoing consultative dialogue. I entreat the general public to pay keen attention to the Social Security matters not only in St. Kitts and Nevis, but around the region and the world. Indeed, we can learn much from the experiences of others, even as we share our own with them. I speak of such institutions and entities as the International Social Security Association, ISSA, the International Labour Organization, ILO, the Inter-American Conference on Social Security, the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, the CARICOM Heads of Social Security Organization, and the World Bank, among others. We should all be aware that these institutions and partners are well positioned to lend valuable support to our effort at making our Social Security more meaningful and purposeful. This has great significance, especially at this constantly evolving period in our development, when we are at the cusp of implementing other very important social safety nets for the protection and enhancement of the lives of our people. As we step into what can be considered to be a new chapter in the annals of our institution, we look forward to 43 more years of human service to the people of this great nation. I wish us all an enjoyable and productive observance, and I pray God's continued blessings on Social Security and upon us all. Thank you.